Today I'm going to be talking about indigo adults and some of the traits that could really indicate that you are an indigo soul. Now, we use this term indigo, crystal child, star seed, rainbow child, the earth angels, light workers, empaths, all souls, to really describe our soul's nature, to really describe why we have really felt maybe out of place or misfit our entire life, to give meaning to that experience and to understand it to a deeper level. And that's the purpose of this video, is to really help you understand and give meaning to something that you perhaps have known your entire life, but you seek out meaning to that. And I know I was like that my entire life. When I started to find out more about my soul's nature, it gave me a clear understanding of why I am the way I am and why I have a specific unique relationship with my environment, the world. And so in this video I'm going to be talking about indigo soul, indigo adult, and some of the traits that could really indicate that you are an indigo adult. A lot of indigos are highly evolved souls. They have a high frequency. They are ones to incarnate into earth with a very much a higher frequency, a higher level of consciousness, having a very open and cut through perception of other realities and other dimensions that really go beyond the sort of earthly dimension. They are ones to really have the awareness that we have more than one reality and we exist all at once. We have a multidimensional aspect to ourselves, and they are also able to really tap into this knowing. And so from a very young age, a lot of indigos will find that they tend to question. They begin to self-inquire. They start really questioning, is there more out there? Is there more out there than what I'm experiencing? Is there more out there than what I'm seeing? And they are ones to really question all of this, including just not being able to stand authority, arbitrary authoritarian standards and societal standards or boxes that they may really, find themselves trying to confine in. A lot of indigo souls are quite rebellious in nature. They'll want to break free and be as free as they can be. So they'll unsubscribe from religion and standards that don't really, suit their authentic self. So they are ones to come in having this very clear knowing of what's really going on in this world, having that ability to pierce through the veil of illusion. By this, it means that their awareness is not restricted by just this dimension. They have this perception of other dimension and other reality. Another thing about indigo people, indigo souls, is that they oftentimes are highly spiritually gifted. They are the seers, the hearers, the feelers, the knowers, clairaudient, sentient, voyant, and claircognizant. They have these psychic abilities that really gets them to sort of expand their awareness and to tap into the sixth, seventh, eighth senses. And they have this very clear perception of something that a lot of people are not able to see, hear, feel, and know. A lot of these indigo souls, they have this gift of being metaphysically tapped in, and so to pick up on these subtle energies that many people aren't able to really pick up. Their sensitivity really allows them to tap into these frequencies, into these subtle energies, so it gives them a greater perception of reality. So another thing about indigo souls is that they oftentimes are able to remember their past life. Have you ever had visions or dreams where you know so clearly that you've been there before, or you have done that before, or you really have experienced that before? There's warm knowing that comes with these visions and these dreams that really lets you know that you've been there before, you've done that before. And so I spend my entire life having very vivid dreams or visions that come now and then when, whenever I was young and as a teenager and as an adult, I oftentimes would have like visions and dreams that would often indicate that I have been there before. And these are reoccurring dreams that come to you, and you may have experienced this your entire life, but oftentimes indigos are able to know that they have been on earth before. They know that they have really experienced different lives in different other planets and universes, and they're able to really sometimes be able to remember this. So another thing about indigos is that they are conduits. They are open channels, very clear channels for source energy. Now what this means is that we are in the age of co-creation, the age of Aquarius, the age of transformation, and we get the opportunity to really co-create with spirit, to join hands and to merge with spirit, and to really allow that to create, to really connect with that, to create, to invent, to bring about something through through our actions, inspired actions or inspired ideas. Oftentimes it is the indigos who are open channels for spirit to work through them, to be open conduits and open channels for this to happen. And this is one of the spiritual gifts that they have, and they are, because of their sensitivity and because of their ability to perceive so much and perceive beyond, they are able to be clear channels for spirit to really work through them and really use them as a conduit to create, to express, or to invent something into this world. A lot of indigos, they know that they are different. They have felt like they are totally an alien on this planet their entire life, not really being understood by many, truly being misunderstood. They think differently, they act differently, they may even look different. A lot of them maybe even diagnosed with ADD or ADHD when they were younger. They are so misunderstood, and their gifts are oftentimes dumbed down by people who cannot really understand their sensitivity and their abilities. So a lot of times indigos will find that they being misunderstood, they don't fit in, they feel like a total loner. They find that they have really come landed onto this earth as like an alien. Being unique or being considered as different is what oftentimes get an indigo to really know that they have not really come here to fit in and to follow other people. So many people are, they doing what other people are doing. They following the masses, they following the crowd. And when someone is considered as different, we want to really change them and really make them seem like everyone else, make them do what everyone else is doing, or make them be how everyone else is. So when someone is considered different, it is actually this unique ability that indigos have, where being different is their power, where they know that this uniqueness is what they have come here to really express, because being different allows them to stand courageously in their authenticity and to express that. And it is oftentimes the indigos who will find that they don't fit in. No matter how much they try, they cannot really change the way they are, who they are. They enjoy being authentic, they love being authentic, and society doesn't really support authenticity too much. So they'll still find a way to be authentic and to pave a new path for themselves. When the humanity is going in a certain direction, it is oftentimes the indigos who will go in a complete opposite direction, because they've truly come here for that, to pave a new way and to show humanity that there is another way. Oftentimes these indigos who use their gifts, whether that may be being telepathic, empathic, being a psychic, whatever way in which they feel called to use their gifts, it is oftentimes their gifts that will help them find their mission, find their purpose, and to truly serve a lot of people on that path. As an indigo soul, you know that you are different. You know that you are unique, and not just in the way you think, but just in the way you are. And this uniqueness is going to really help you pave a new way, pave a new path for humanity, to show humanity that there is another way. So thank you so much for watching this video. As always, thank you so much for receiving. I hope this video was of service to you in some way. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.